Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Good morning everyone, good morning, and hopefully you guys are all ready for hopefully a pretty good day when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X restocks. We actually have quite a bit of news, kind of a mixture of a little bit of new stuff, a little bit of seemingly confirmed stuff, a little bit more of like kind of like even more, I guess, kind of proof, and some other things as well, all floating around. And at the end of the day, I think it should be a hopefully good day if you guys are on the lookout and looking for some stuff. So we got a lot of things to go talk about, and hopefully you guys are ready to go talk about it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, we have the Amazon links down below for all the signups, the PlayStation 5s, the Horizons, the Xboxes, all that. Twitter and Twitch rooms down below, the Weeble and Coinbase down below, and everything else, especially the Target links. We have been seeing a lot more successes on those. Use that link and check out your local area. We've been seeing a lot of them. Go from there. And of course, like I said, make sure you guys are subbed, usual Twitter, Twitch, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the drill as per usual. So let's go talk about some good things. So I do want to say we made a video on this last night. We talked about it a little bit on a separate video, so I'm not going to talk about it as crazy. And also it kind of sinks this cough. It's like whenever at the end of the day and like in the early mornings, I get like the double whammy of like, and like during the middle of the day, it's not too bad. But when it comes to this, we were mentioning this quite a bit. You guys may have even seen another video last night. The PlayStation Direct, PlayStation.com, order inquiry. So basically, we did have some folks that actually had a chance to message support, and then support themselves were like, hey, we'll hook you up with a console, we'll hook you up with whatever. So we are, I believe, confirmed, seeing some stuff, but it could be a triple whammy of 3 different things. Number 1 could just be for like technical issues and supports, like imagine a double private queue. Could be a general private queue, and it could also just be a public queue. So we're kind of assuming maybe public queue, but just in case we don't see one, don't get your hopes up, don't yell at me or whatever. I'm just trying to give you guys the many leaks as we possibly can. But that should be ongoing as of today. They did go and mention the specific times between 12 p.m. Pacific time to 5 p.m. Pacific time, or 3 p.m. Eastern time to 8 p.m. Eastern time. And as we've kind of been mentioning a lot, this is usually the hours for the public PlayStation Direct. So these are not usually the hours for a private one. Private one is usually a bit earlier. So that's why we're kind of saying like it's probably confirmed, probably going to happen throughout the day. We're going to have to go and see, obviously, but we're watching for it. We're looking for it. We're seeing how it turns on out, and we can kind of go from there. So we're going to be looking for it. If you guys want to, follow me on Twitter or subscribe here. I'll put a community post if we see one and all that stuff. So I also might be packing as well because I do have a business trip I'm going to be on pretty soon. I'm going to have to see how video is going to kind of continue on for that one. We'll probably at least still do some stuff. Maybe I'll have a proper video update for that one. Maybe I'll just try my best to maybe stick to some confirmed stuff or big news and go from there. But we might actually tone down videos finally after all this time, which is nice. But as well, PlayStation Direct, make sure you guys are signed up. We didn't see any email invites, so keep that in mind. A little bit on the less likely side. So we're just probably going to assume either a public one or a technical beta one, technical private one for this as of today. So be on the lookout for that. Now, a few other little things I want to bring up too as well. Funny enough, we have now, I can't believe this. I have been talking about like the leftover stock for GameStop now in forever. It's actually almost kind of surprising on how much actual leftover stock is. So we have a post over here saying, got the last one at my local GameStop, drove around town to get my boyfriend one. What a nice, good girlfriend. So I won't have to share in the future with him. Wait is finally over. So I've been telling you guys this. Depends on the area, depends on the store, depends on the stock, depends on the employees, same disclaimer for Best Buy, Target. But we have still been seeing folks getting GameStop stock. And I think that kind of just goes to show that just some areas are more chill and laid back, which is fine, we get that. Like maybe there's a random place in Missouri. Maybe they had a big stock of 10 and only, 3 people bought it because they just didn't know. Maybe the town just didn't know. Or maybe, like some employees wanted to hold some. Maybe some people had returns. Maybe just because it was a big bundle and expensive, and then also pro membership was required. Maybe like just no one in the town had it. Maybe someone literally walked in, they're like, oh, I need to be a pro member. Oh, that stinks, I'm not a pro member, and just walks out when they could just pay the money for it. But yeah, surprisingly enough, we have still been seeing the, like you're poking it basically alive, but we have still been seeing some stuff from GameStop, which is kind of surprising to me. Like, I can't believe that GameStop still, after like almost 2 weeks now, still has leftover stock. But call your stores, check your stores, walk in your stores if you guys want. Now, as well, we also have still been seeing a lot of the Best Buy stuff. So, we had some nice over here from Frankie. Best Buy toggle trick paid off. Best Buy came in clutch. And it has been kind of coming in clutch for a lot of different folks out there in quite some time. We keep on mentioning the Target too, and keep on checking the Target links. We'll cover that in a second. But if we go through we keep on showing up the GPU drops for it. As you guys can see, like, we're still seeing them. Like, we have a random one from 76th Street, Onoma, NE. Well, I have no idea what that is, but whatever. We have, like, Sergeant Road Crooks. We're seeing the normal PlayStations. And we've been covering this throughout the past few days, where mostly the normal PlayStations, like the disc editions, are the ones that we're getting stock for. Now, we have still been seeing either some returns and leftover, or just, like, maybe the shipping showed up later, whatever it may be. But we have still been seeing some of the Horizons, so that's the $550 bundles. But I do believe all the reports have been, that was like the last 2-3 weeks, and now we're segueing into the normal consoles. So these are the PlayStation 5 disc editions. So obviously, if you guys want to go and download the app, get the SKU unit, and then you guys just type that on in for your local store. Digital bundles, normal bundles, Xboxes, whatever. We have still, like, you guys can see, we've been seeing Xboxes everywhere. Like, there's literally, like, even just this one little random selected area. Xbox. They're literally all over the place. PS5s are still, like, store dependent. Like, let's say, like, you're in California, in any of the major cities, Chicago, New York, whatever. You could probably bounce around different stores and probably get stock pretty easy. But as usual, if you guys get the SKU units and they show up and you guys have a chance to like see if it's unavailable, sold out, or whatever, that's actually a good sign. You should go to that store, call that store, get your stock, whatever it may be. But we still have been seeing PlayStation 5 shown around in all these areas. You guys can even see, as we mentioned, the Best Buy toggle trick. We've been seeing people getting stock and stuff too as well. So we're still seeing good movement. Now, we've also been seeing a lot more people bringing up the Amazon side. So as you guys know, Amazon, if you guys want to use the links down below, still has not done the Horizon drop. I have no idea why. Same with the PS5 disc editions. I think we're just kind of probably waiting for the Amazon Prime Day. Would make a lot of sense in my opinion. So we'll probably just be watching that a little bit more closely. And if we obviously see stock, and for then, we'll be just watching and waiting. I would just make sure you guys are signed up for that. As well, Target. So as I mentioned, we've been seeing a lot more Target stores just in stock everywhere. Very good. Very, very good. So if you guys want to check and use the link down below, I would say go for it. Obviously, it's usually for the 50-mile radius when it comes to local area and stuff. So like I said, it always depends on the area, stock, or whatever. But we have still been seeing stores getting like 5 to 15 stock or so, like all over the all over the place. So I've been liking it. I've been seeing it. Overall, the stock numbers have been pretty good, too. It's been the Horizon PlayStation 5s. So as we kind of covered, Best Buy was like last 2 weeks, still got disc editions. Now we have the PlayStation 5s at Target. So we'll probably maybe see in Target Horizons, and then we'll do that for probably maybe 1 or 2 weeks. This is me just assuming, and then they'll have the PlayStation 5 disc like right after. So we'll just be watching pretty close. I'm going to hope for the best for all of you guys getting your consoles. But it does kind of seem like we're kind of on the same cycle where, like, you just got to check your Best Buy, go from there. You got to go check your Target, you got to go from there. Check your Amazon, you go from there. So at least we have that mostly likely PlayStation Direct, which is also good. I'll make sure to tweet that out, like I said, if there is anything public. Hopefully there is. Like, we've had a lot. We've had like 4 or 5 these past few weeks. So it's all around, I think, the good stuff for it. But keep checking the Target links. It depends on the area. If you're lucky, like around now, throughout the day, whenever it is. Antonline did go do a drop yesterday, which is, they've been kind of clutching nonstop. Their bundles are up for a while. Probably won't do anything special unless they just want to work in maybe an Xbox or GPU. They did do GPU, I think, too, as well. So probably nothing special from them. Newegg for their day-to-day shuffles. Always be on the lookout for that. Microsoft Directs have still been getting on-off stock, so be on the lookout for that, too, as well. When it does come with other stock, too, we are still watching for Costco in the early morning hours. We'll see if they play out good or vibe out good or not. We're going to hope for the best for them. PS5 and Xbox is both overdue. Sam's Club, not so much overdue. They had a drop not too long ago. We did not see any updates from Walmart yesterday, so we'll see if they maybe do something today. I'm not sure when the next Walmart Plus drop will be, but they mostly have their stock sorted. Should be sooner rather than later. As well, when it comes to all the walk-ins too, we're also still watching for the Myers, Fred Meyers, Kroger, Smiths. Online, overdue for a lot of those places, Horizons especially. Same with the BJ's sales. In stores, we haven't been seeing too much. We've been seeing like sporadic. It's like worth asking if you're on, like, don't mind asking employees. But we haven't seen like major things like in comparison to Target or Best Buy where it's worth checking now. Or same with the Amazon side, so it's worth like doing now, or PlayStation Directs. But like it's overdue, and we've been seeing like little trickles here and there. Still watch PC Richards, still keep on watching the Indormas and all the usual mid-tier stuff like Kohl's and Verizon's, etc. Belks and military and all that stuff we're still waiting for as well. But like I said, at least we have some pretty good and pretty big focus stuff, so be on the lookout for that all throughout today. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for PS5 giveaway. Amazon links, Target links, Twitter, Twitch, everything down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching.